and I am preparing my home for possible catastrophic weather that's supposed to hit here in Texas on Friday. So hey guys, Tap here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me on this morning. Happy Wednesday, guys. I hope that you all are doing well. So I'm just getting back from Walmart, you guys, and I am preparing my home for possible catastrophic weather that's supposed to hit here in Texas on Friday. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys some of the ways that I plan to have lighting for my home. And also in this video, I'm going to be testing out my Mr. Buddy heater to make sure that it's still working properly. And also I'm going to be testing out my camp stove to make sure that's working properly, so that way I can have a way to cook our food and also a way to stay warm. If push comes to shove, we'll all get in one room and use the Mr. Buddy heater, but I'll get more into that in just a couple of minutes. But right now I am just really trying to get everything together. I pray that nothing happens, you guys, but you know, this is Texas, and we all know that it goes down in Texas when it comes to snowstorms and power outages as well, along with other states as well, you guys. So I am going to show you guys the different lightings that I have. I went ahead and closed my blinds up, and I'm going to also pop off the lights so that way you can see how bright these lights are. They are cheap. The majority of these lights came from Dollar Tree, but they work really well. They're battery operated, so that's going to help us out. I have a small little generator, and I'll pop up a picture either here or here. Just big enough to keep our phones charged, so that way we could stay in contact with our families. Because if you're new to my channel, I was born and raised in Alabama, so all of my husband and my families are back in Alabama. So, you know, they do keep in contact with us to make sure that we're okay. So first I'm going to start off with the different ways of lighting, and then I'll flip my camera around and we'll go ahead and get my Mr. Buddy heater tested and also my camp stove tested. The first one that I'm going to show you guys is this little cute little light here that my mom gave me a couple of years ago. She actually gave me quite a few of these, and so I believe she got these from Dollar Tree. These little lights are operated off of 3 AAA batteries, you guys. And so it has like the little latch here that you can pull down in the back, and you could just stand this on one of your tables, or it has the tape here on each side that you can peel off, and you can just stick it on your wall in whichever room that you need to. And so you just click it on here. Let me turn my light off and let you guys see exactly what it looks like. Okay, you see how bright that is, guys? So that's how bright it is. So this is going to really help us out if we were to lose power. The next one I'm going to show you, I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I have about maybe 8 or 9, 10 of these. But these are the little lanterns here that you could walk around in your home with if you need to. And these are operated off of 3 AA batteries, and it has a little knob right here. The light is adjustable on these guys, and so these are great to have. They're small, but they are really, really bright. So I have used these before when we've lost power here in the house. So I'm gonna turn my light off and let you see how bright these are, and as well as how you can adjust the light. All right, so I'm just gonna turn it on here and see the light is adjustable. And these are really bright as well. So if you were hesitant about purchasing these from Dollar Tree, hesitate no more, guys, because these are really good light. The next one are these little lanterns that I got from Dollar General a couple of years ago. These are operated off of 3 AA batteries. The light on these are not as bright as the other two, but something is better than nothing, right? And so underneath the bottom here is where you put your batteries, and then you have your on and off switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the light off so that way you can see how bright these are. And there you go. And I have about 10 of these. So that's what these are looking like. Next up, I have these little lanterns here. I guess you would call them lanterns, but you plug these into the small generator, and this is what the generator looks like, guys, that I was telling you about. It's really small. I don't have one of the larger high wattage generators because that's totally out of my budget, but I went ahead and got this from Amazon, and if they still have them available, I will link it in the description box below. But you have your on and off switch here, and as you can see, I still need to put this outside, and once I'm done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and put this outside along with my solar panel that goes to it to go ahead and get this charged up 100%. But we would share this, and we would charge our phones with these. And also these lights right here, you just take this and you plug it into these right here. It comes with 3 of these, guys, 3 of these. And so let me turn the light off so you can see how bright these are. And I did have to use this like when I came into the kitchen to cook, or I will also during the daytime open my blinds, and that will give extra light as well. But let me go ahead and turn the light off so you can see how bright this one is. And that's how bright they are, guys. And lastly, I have some candles. I have a bunch of these that I purchased from Dollar Tree. When I would go in there from time to time, I would just go by and maybe grab 2 or 3 at a time, just so that way I can keep stocked up on these. So these are really good to have as well. I really haven't had to use these yet, but it's still good to have them on hand just in case. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys on this little small generator here. It does have another light here that you can use. Those are the few ways that I'll be lighting my home if we were to lose power, guys. And if you have any other ideas, feel free to drop down in the comment section and just leave your tips and ideas so that way others that read the comments, it will help them out. I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera around, and I'm going to test out my Mr. Buddy heater to make sure that is still working so that way we can stay warm. And I also have my blankets as well. And then we're going to test out my camp stove. I won't be cooking anything on it today, guys. I just want to make sure that it's still working properly so that way I am able to cook and I am able to warm water up to wash dishes and, other things that we need water for. I'm going to start with my camp stove. So we're going to test this girl out and make sure she still works. So I have my canister here. I'm just going to pop the top on here. And if you're new to my channel, I have several videos where I have cooked with this. And it also shows you how to operate this, guys. And it's really simple. Okay, I'm just going to push that latch down to lock that canister into place. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our knob till it clicks. And it does work. Let me pop the light off so you guys can see better. Okay, and you see that flame, and of course you can use your knob to adjust it if you need to lower it, depending on what you're cooking. All right, so this is working well. So now I know that I will be able to cook. Let me pop the light back on, and I'm gonna go ahead and push my latch up here, and I'm going to take this canister out. Do not leave your canister inside this stove, guys, if you decide to get this or if you already have one, because it will damage your stove and you won't be able to use it. And also, you don't want to cause carbon monoxide poisoning, okay? All right, so this works well. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to the side, and we'll get started with my Mr. Buddy heater. So this is my Mr. Buddy heater that I got from Walmart a couple of years ago. At the time, they were $74, I believe. And so I'm sure the price has increased since then. So, but this is the propane that you use for this heater. And so we'll have to take the top off, screw it in here, this little part right here, and then we'll go ahead and get this turned on. So I have to lean this to the side, guys. Lay it on its side in order for me to screw this canister in, because it's kind of difficult to try to screw it in when it's standing upright. So we're just gonna get this screwed in. Make sure it's good and secure. Just keep twisting until it's tight. All right, there we go. And so I'm going to go ahead and stand this back up. And then there's a knob here that you just push down and turn at the same time. And then also this is adjustable as well with the heat. Okay, so I am going to turn my knob to pilot, push down until you hear it click and you see the flame at the bottom. Now you're going to just release, and then you're going to turn your knob and it's going to turn your heat on. Let me turn the light off so that way you guys can see better. Can you see that? Let me turn my other light off, you guys. See if you can see that better. Okay. All right, there we go. So right now I have it on low. You can push down and you can turn it on high. And there it is. And let me tell you something. This is a small heater, but it packs a big punch, you guys. It packs a big punch. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now that I know that this is working well. Thank God, we'll have a way to stay warm. And like I said, if push comes to shove and we have to get into one room, guys, and let me turn this light on. And like I say, if push comes to shove, we can get in one room with our blankets, with or without our blankets, and we'll have a way to keep warm. And just like with the camp stove, do not leave your canister here in your heater because it could damage your heater. And also, you don't want to worry about carbon monoxide poisoning. And also, make sure you get a carbon monoxide detector, you guys, for your home. And as well as if you, when you do use your heater and in your stove, make sure you crack a window in the room where you are using it so that way it can have that air circulating in the room. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this, recap it, and put this away. One last thing I want to show you guys is this camp oven. I'm not going to take it out of the box, you guys. If you're new to the channel, I have several videos on how to set this up, and I've baked with this as well on top of the camp stove. But I know this is going to work because if my camp stove is going to work, then I know this is going to heat up. So if you decide to get one of these, and I'll have all of this linked in the description box below, guys. This one I got from Amazon. I got it from Amazon. There was a young lady, I can't remember her name. She's a content creator. And I've had this for about 2 years now. And I ordered this through her link to support her. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did. This has really saved me. And I've been testing this out with different things to cook. I've baked in it. And all. And so, yeah, this is definitely good to have, a great investment, guys. Not just during the winter time. I mean, here in Texas, we can lose power for whatever reason during the summertime as well. And so this is great to have for me to bake a cake or cookies or a casserole, meatloaf, anything, and baked potatoes. I've baked a baked potato in here before. And so this is really, really good to have. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. Go ahead and head to Dollar Tree and grab you some of these items. to light your home. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw and you want to see more when it comes to preparedness for what's already here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come and hang out with me on my next video or short. I pray that you guys have a blessed remainder of your Wednesday. Have a blessed remainder of the week. If you are expecting catastrophic weather, stay safe, stay warm, and also stock your homes. I am going to turn around and do a grocery haul on some of the things that I'm putting in my home to help me to prepare for things to cook that's quick and easy. And so stay tuned for that. So you guys have a blessed day. Also, give your girl a thumbs up so YouTube can push this video out into the algorithm. Hype up the video, you guys. That will really help out my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.